Alright guys, good morning from Phnom Penh. This is my view every morning at my hotel. This is the rooftop bar and we're gonna walk all the way down there. Let's go. Hello. Hello. A look at the pool. I gotta wait. Good morning. Doing a little streaming. Surprised they didn't ask for a tuk-tuk. Usually as soon as I come out, just tuk-tuk, tuk-tuk. You guys are everywhere. So we're in Riverside, Phnom Penh. I guess when they see the camera, I gotta start doing this more. When they see the camera, they don't bother you. No one wants to be on camera, hey. I'm just gonna walk across because this is Riverside, and I mean, basically this is like the nicest. This is the benefits of this neighborhood. It's just you're on the river, and if you like to walk, this is great. I don't know how long this gimbal's gonna last. I think I get like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna try to walk you guys down to the, I don't know, I call it like the monument drive. So it has like these like big monuments. You'll see. I think we can make it. But basically, we're in the red light district. So if you look, like everything over here for the next 5 blocks, when you go down these streets, it's red light. And I might even make a video. I don't know, Asian culture is pretty shy. So I think normally when you go down these streets, all the girls, it'll be filled with girls and they'll all be yelling at you. If I could get that on camera, that would be great. I might do it tonight. I'm leaving Cambodia next week to go to Vietnam. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But should be fun. We'll check it out. Yeah, I haven't made a video in a long time. I've just been busy trying to get things squared away, and I figured why not. I don't know the next time I'm going to come back here. And you know, I don't like to do things that have already been done. I think it's a bit I don't know. I mean, every time you add a video, let's say you're going to Thailand, let's say you're going to Bangkok, there's so many videos on Bangkok, you know. Chiang Mai, I guess there's a lot of videos on Chiang Mai, so I think I made one video when I was there. And I'm still trying to figure out like what type of content I want to give. But here's the thing, Phnom Penh is probably one of my favorite cities to live. I think the Cambodian people are they're very friendly, and I think I think it's a place that not a lot of people know about. This is one of the side streets. So when we go, I'll probably go to this place right here. In the background, Neil's. That's where I usually go when I come out. And you'll see my friends. But yeah. So as I was saying, Cambodia it's not as famous among digital nomads. It's not as famous as Thailand or even Vietnam, which is where I'm heading next week. But I think it offers tremendous value. And here's the thing, guys. You can come and teach English and you don't need a degree. So I'm trying to get my friends to come out here. And yeah, it's amazing. And you make about $1,200 to $1,300 a month. The reason why I left Thailand, I was teaching English in Thailand. The reason why I left Thailand was because they weren't teaching enough. They weren't teaching enough. No, they were teaching plenty. They weren't paying enough. I was only making $1,000, which was horrible. Plus the school had a whole bunch of rules, and I was like, look, I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. You guys aren't paying me enough to tell me what to do. They were kind of crazy. So it's interesting too, because I've always wondered how long it takes. So I don't know, I call it the Monument Parkway. The Monument Parkway is probably about like 30 minutes, and it's right by the mall. So I've always wanted to time it so it's perfect, because now I know exactly when we get there, I'll know exactly how much time we have. So yeah, I guess this is the Mekong. It's all over Southeast Asia. So I took the Mekong from the top of Laos when I did the border run to Labong Prabang, which I should have. I don't know why I didn't, but I should have done a video on that. That's probably one of the best cities. But I think for that, Labong Prabang is probably like the most like quaint. I mean, it's a small town, but it's French colonial. Have some amazing cafes, amazing restaurants. Definitely like a honeymoon. I could see having that being like the first stop on my honeymoon tour. So it's definitely amazing. This is the workout section. This is like the Venice Beach of Phnom Penh. And it gets packed here in the afternoons. It's packed here at sunset. Very, very nice. Very beautiful. So yeah, so I think I will make more videos, because there weren't any videos about Phnom Penh when I don't think I've found that many videos. There's a temple in the background. I'm not sure which one that is. It's beautiful at night. It's beautiful at sunset. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I got about 30 minutes left. We'll make it. Yeah, I think I think I could see this place blowing up. There's a lot of buildings going up. I think the next video that I make, it's gonna be, I'm gonna go to the north of the city. I'm gonna go up here. Get a better view of this temple. But yeah, I could see this place blowing up, like especially, I mean, because it's easy to get you don't need a university degree, and the cost of living is about the same. I think you can get, my friend had a 2-bedroom apartment for 2-bedroom, 2-bath for $300, and she had an amazing view. So I just thought that was the bee's knees. There's a runner training for the Southeast Asian Games. I think they had that earlier in the month. I don't know when the Southeast Asian Games are, but this is beautiful. You would never, I mean, I would have never guessed Cambodia would have been like this. I think Phnom Penh has 1.5 million people. I think that's the perfect size for a city, because it's got everything you need, and it's not just a dune megalopolis. You can just go and it's just got enough. It's got enough. It's got enough so that you won't get bored. Enough good restaurants. My hotel has a really good restaurant, actually. It's really good food, really cheap. You can get a meal for under $5. I mean, it's crazy cheap here. But like I said, a 2-bedroom apartment in TTP. TTP is like from what I've found, there's 3 main areas where expats are. It's here in Riverside. This is where a lot of tourists come, and because of the red light district, obviously, and because of the hotel. And then we're headed towards BKK, and BKK is a nicer part. They have a lot of tall condominiums and a lot of, I think, slightly more upscale. And then south of BKK, we're walking south now. South of BKK is TTP, and TTP that's probably my favorite area, because it's kind of like, I guess, a middle class. It's not as nice as BKK, not as Western. There's one spot in BKK where it's just like all Western. Like one little road, it's got like 7-Eleven, Burger King, Papa John's, Carl's Jr., Krispy Kreme, some other like American brands. It's weird. I mean, it doesn't feel like you're in Cambodia. And then I have one of my favorite cafes, Jungle Cafe, which is just amazing. So I might make a video about that. Now we're coming up on the palace. Which is beautiful. Maybe I'll cut through. I walked through there last night. Yeah, I think I might cut through it, because there's nothing really much to see on this. Okay, I'm gonna cut through the palace. I think you guys will like that. That's a really cool cafe. The Tube Cafe. It's packed like every day, but they have the windows up, so because of the sun. It's where all the college students go. There's a tech guy. Like I told you, finally. Surprised. Just running across. All right. I'm gonna go into this thing caves in, man. I don't know how. I think the battery life, last video, I think it went out because I don't make videos enough. Look at all these pigeons. Huh? Huh? Oh, okay. It's closed. But I'm not going to the I'm not going there. I mean, I'm going here, but I'm just walking. Like a tour guide. Let's see. Some nice cafes over there. And so this is where I'm gonna go tonight. Well, we're not there yet. But I found this lovely hotel. It's really posh. It's called the Palace Cafe or the Palace Hotel, because this is the palace and the hotel is down there, and it's really nice. And I went to the restaurant. It's up on the 3rd floor, and it has a really incredible view at night. So I'm gonna go there tonight. I think you guys will like that. Okay, we got, yeah, see, when you walk, it seems to take longer than it actually is. Because we're almost at the main, we're almost at Monument Parkway. This is beautiful. I mean, I walk this every day, or a variation of it. It's so nice. So when you see the weather in Cambodia, it'll be like 90 degrees, whatever. But the thing is, it gets, the clouds will come by and they block the sun. So it's not like, and plus there's a lot of shade. So it's not as hot as you would think. It actually worked itself out. And the pigeons are everywhere today. What are they selling? This is some type of fruit medley. Okay, this is the Palace Hotel over here. You can see. What is it? But we'll be going here tonight. I'll just give you a taste of it. Let's see. It's right here. Really nice. We just walked down the border. I just want to walk in here. Yeah. This is really nice. This is like a little, look how peaceful this is. Oh, they have a pool too. Isn't this nice? I just found this place a few days ago. Go up there a bit. Oh, you can't go to the pool from here. Look at that lovely pool. It's like paradise. Look at that. Okay. It's blocked off, but old school bicycles for rent. Bamboo bicycles. So this is like the part to the parkway. So, hello. How are you?
You like to see the tour around?
No, I'm just walking. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. So he's telling me to be careful because the motorbikes will come and take your phone, which I've heard before. So I try to be very, very circumspect. I don't walk. I guess I was kind of walking. I try not to walk close to the street because a motorbike can just come in, you know. I think I'm gonna cross here. You're gonna get the full effect of the park here. And you can see and that's why you don't see a lot of people with their phones out too, because whereas in Thailand it's not really a thing, here phone thieves are rampant. I've heard a couple of people getting their phones stolen, so you have to be really careful. I'm doing this now in the middle of the day. There's not too many people out here. At night I probably wouldn't do this, especially by the palace. I think there's a lot of pickpocketers. Anywhere where there's like tourist sites, I think you have to be careful, especially at night. During the day all the thieves are asleep, but that's the only thing I don't like about Cambodia. I've heard it's a little bit more there's more pickpocketers. I haven't heard anything like that in Thailand or Vietnam, but when I came to Cambodia, you see pickpocketing signs at a lot of places. So this is we're coming up on like the Monument Parkway, and as you can see, I mean it's like a wide space that they've made. So we're still headed south, and then when we hit the parkway we're gonna make a right. And so when we go down here, when we get to this intersection, if you go right it's like the parkway. If you go left, it's just this massive casino complex. It's really nice. I think it's called the I don't know what it's called. I want to say Shangri-La, but I don't think that's it. But if I have time on this gimbal, if it doesn't run out, we can go to the casino. I don't know if they'll let us take video, but so oh, this shade is nice. There's the hotel, the casino. I think that's it. But there's like one really massive. There's a couple of casinos over there. Really, one massive one. It's really nice. And the buffet in there, it looks amazing. And I think like on Saturdays and Sundays, or I think if you get a membership, it's like $30 for the buffet. And me and a friend were gonna go, but she had to go to Malaysia. She left yesterday. She was like, oh, I gotta go to Malaysia, get my passport, because she's from South Africa. They don't have a South African embassy here. So guys, if you come to Cambodia, there's not a South African embassy here. So it's crazy too, because I've met so many South African English teachers, but there's not an embassy. So it's like, I guess you have to do everything. I don't know, maybe they have to fly. Maybe that's what they do. They just go to, when they need something, they just fly to Kuala Lumpur. So I'm going to Vietnam next, but I really want to go to Singapore. I want to go to Singapore and Malaysia, and then the Philippines. That's it. Then I've seen most of Southeast Asia. And then there's other countries, but those are like the main ones that I haven't seen yet. But yeah, Phnom Penh, I think as far as livability, this is probably my favorite. I don't know why. I didn't like it at first. At first, I flew into Siem Reap from Thailand, from Chiang Mai, and I had a bad time there. I'm not saying it was bad, I just said I had a bad time there. My bank card wouldn't work. Everyone was being like really suspicious. It was just weird. I was supposed to go to Angkor Wat. I got sick. I got sick for like a week. That's why I guess I had a bad time. I got sick for a week. But once you walk around, it's nice. Okay, we're almost at this little parkway. I want to know the name of this street so I can get it right. I mean, Monument Parkway's good for now, but it's fun. One of the things I love about Southeast Asia is that you walk during the day and, you know, it looks good, but at night everything lights up. I think like Southeast Asian cities, Asians really like to light things up. You know, you don't really get that in the West. In the West, it's I don't know, for some reason things just look nicer. The clubs look nicer, the buildings look nicer, they really have a good night aesthetic. Their nighttime aesthetic is off the charts, I believe. So down that way, that's the casino. That big building, that whole complex, on both sides. I think that's the casino too, because it's on both sides. It's here and it's over there. But this whole big complex is the casino and hotel, I believe, which is crazy. It's insane. So if we have time, I'm gonna go down. Yeah, we should have time. I'm gonna go down here. So, and then this is BKK. So you can see, look at all these apartment buildings. You can see this is all BKK. And there's some really nice apartment buildings. And they're building, I don't think you can see it, but there's like 2 or 3 cranes. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cranes they're building. They're building more buildings. 5, there's another crane. And there's some cranes back there. But they're building buildings all over. So it's like they've come out of COVID and they're ready to go. At night, this reminds me of like the Victorian era with the gas street lamps. All of these lamps are lit up at night. It's so beautiful. So like I said, I don't know how safe it'll be. I mean, of course it's going to be safe, but there's going to be more people. And so I don't know if I want to take my phone out and just walk around with it. Like the tuk-tuk driver said, be careful. That's why I don't really worry about it during the day, because there's just not enough people out. It's hot. But at night it's a different story. There's just tons of people running by you. Everyone's jogging. You can't really gauge like who's coming from where. So you got to be more careful. Like I said, at night, it's cool. There's a beautiful sunset. I have a video on my Instagram of the sunset. The sunset looks like the last sunset on Earth. That's how beautiful it is. I don't think I've ever seen a sunset so beautiful. It feels like you're on the edge of the world. And God is letting the universe give you the best sunset that you'll ever see before the end comes. It's crazy. It's like this bittersweet ode to art and nature and everything that can be considered pure and lovely. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's gorgeous. I want to go over here, but there's some tourists. They're not like you and me. We're the real deal. But they're just here to tickle their sensibilities. We're here for art, we're here for life, we're here for culture. We're on a different level. I'm sorry. They could never stream this. They could never capture the essence of Khmer like I can, like we can together. See. So I'm gonna walk around. Let's see what they're doing. Are they gonna stay? This is beautiful at night, I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna loop around the tourists. Yeah. And so this is where people will run this. We're actually gonna go, we're just gonna loop around. This is what people do. They just run this at night. They just run in, it's like a track. They just run, they'll just do this little loop, this little circuit. So we'll loop back, we'll go back to that statue. I don't know who that guy is. He's the king of, I don't know, importance. We're gonna loop back and then we're gonna go to the casino. But I think this thing only has like 40 minutes in it. We'll see. We'll see. This is like the coolest thing at night. This thing is so lit up. And I come here almost every night. It's so beautiful. I can't believe I haven't posted earlier. I've just been busy. Maybe I'll get a GoPro. I think I'll get a GoPro. Yeah, I think that's what I need. All right. We're gonna pass the tourists. I'm gonna go in the shade actually. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And I feel like you really have to go east to see how life used to be. I mean, obviously for the people here, it's expensive, but I think, you know, if you're traveling, if you're a digital nomad or teaching English, I imagine this is what life used to be like, you know, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, like affordable. You're not going to be rich off teaching English, but it's affordable. You can easily afford a 2-bedroom apartment, right? No crime. At night, you can just walk the streets. You don't have to worry about gangbangers, or, like I said, for the occasional pickpocketer. And I even think, unless you're just being flagrant like I am, and you're conspicuous with your phone like I am, because you never see people doing this. And I think that's probably why, just because of everyone knows you don't walk around with your phone out. But like I said, there's not that many people out, and I'm being careful. And even I think that's more of a motorbike thing. I don't think like when you're walking so much, it's be someone who knows that they're going to be able to get away. Anyways, this is like a bygone era, right? It's something that you just don't get anymore. All right, closer look at this. So it was one of the older kings. It's amazing. Look at this. Look at this plaza. Look how amazing that is. Let's take a picture. Beautiful. All right. I'm gonna go. This is a beautiful walk. I'm gonna walk down here and let you just see. I mean, this plaza is so open, and so is the sunshine. But I imagine this is what it must have been like 40 years ago. You could just go work a normal job, get a decent house, and low crime. You know, you don't have to worry about whatever. And then also too, one thing I like about I think the Cambodian girls are just the funnest. In Thailand, the girls were really shy. In Cambodia, you can talk to them more. At least that's been my experience. I mean, the people are not. I mean, every country I've been to is great, but I feel like in I don't know. I just really like Cambodia. Really nice. Bye bye, King. I mean, did you ever think Cambodia would be like this? I didn't. You're probably like, this little area is my favorite. Well, actually, Labong Prabong and Laos, they probably have, because it's a town, it's not a city. So like, you know, you can just walk all over. It's really nice. I need to do a walkthrough next time I go back there, but this is so nice. I'm surprised this thing hasn't shut off by now. I mean, I showed you. We did our little walk. Yeah, so it's about 30 minutes to get here. So I do like an hour walk a day. next time I want to go up to the Lamborghini dealership. I was just walking around north of Riverside, north of my hotel, and I turned the corner. I'm in this area. It looks like a really new area, and I turn the corner, and there's a Lamborghini dealership. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna go to the casino. I don't think I have enough time to make it. It's probably like an 8-minute walk. And by the time I get there, it'll cut out. So I think I'm just gonna, I might do a separate video. I know the concierge there, Justin. I think next time I might do a video just on the casino. And maybe we'll do a buffet video. Maybe next week, if my friend comes back. I don't know if she's coming back. I don't want to go to the buffet by myself, because then I'll look like the fat kid who loves cake, and that we can't have that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it off here, guys. The next time we'll be going down there to the casino. Yeah, so stay tuned.